How's it going, my people? This is your boy Wired Up, and welcome to another episode of Wired Up TV. Hope you guys got your hands on the steering wheel and handling everything you guys got to handle, keeping your eyes on the road. I want to speak about getting things over with in life, handling things when they present themselves to you. Now, I have a homeboy, and I went through a similar situation when I caught a case, and he's just caught a case. Now, he's been fighting it for about 8 months. He caught it about a year ago, got the paperwork in the mail about 8 months later because it had to do with some kind of blood work. So, they can't take it to court. They don't have the exact blood work in the evidence. So now he's been fighting it for about 8 months, and it's going to be inevitable. He's going to have to go to jail, and he's going to have to do time. Now, if he would already signed the plea, he would have already been out, okay? And right now is when his daughters and everybody is going through the the stuff that he wanted to wait for, the stuff he wanted to put off jail for. So that just goes to show you, people, handle stuff when they come to you. Don't wait. Don't drag it out. Because if you do, you're guaranteed to go through the same thing you're going to go through, okay? Unless you know you're going to beat the case, don't waste time. Handle your business. With that being said, let's get down to the video. Now, I want to talk about this right here. This picture right here. Our picture. The Wired Up TV family's picture. Everybody and their mother has been talking about this picture. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this picture right here has been confirmed by somebody very close to the family. They might as well be family members themselves. I wish... Sometimes I wish I could tell you this person's name, but out of respect, the kind of man I am, when somebody tells me, hey, I don't want to be put out there like that just yet, I don't put their names out there, man. But he has given me the permission to tell you guys a little some about this picture, all right? This picture is from Cuba. Tupac Shakur is alive and is in Cuba. Y'all can believe me or not believe me. He's in Cuba and he's alive and he's with his aunt. Now, I'm not going to give you all the location, all right? But he's in Cuba with his aunt because in Cuba he cannot be extradited over here, all right? That's all I'm allowed to say about that. Another thing is that this person that I'm talking to will one day allow me to say who they are, okay? And I can tell you with 100% certainty that this person agreed and confirmed that that's Mr. Tupac Shakur. All right? Somebody very, very, very close to the family, might as well be family themselves. All right? That's Tupac Shakur. And from people that are saying that, oh, that wouldn't be Tupac, he's not a runner, and, the countless magazines that have been talking about us and putting this picture out that say they need a blood test, well, let's do it. Contact us at wireduptv4you@gmail.com. wireduptv4you@gmail.com. Now, this is the problem. When you put out a real picture, it creates buzz. And a lot of people get mad because these are people that have been doing this for 15 years, 20 years, and could never get as close as the Wired Up TV team is getting. This is Tupac Shakur. All right? And we got the golden ticket. This is why this picture keeps on being talked about. It's on international news, international magazines. There's people writing about it. There's YouTubers doing video about it as we speak. And this comes straight up from the Wired Up TV team, the first to put this picture out. This is our picture. We are the people that got the credit for this picture on those magazines and on all those international news because this is our picture. And this is the realest picture that has ever been put out. All that other stuff is junk. This is Tupac Shakur right here, 100%. Believe it or not. And there's people, you know what I'm saying? You hear this all the time, guys. Well, that can't be Tupac because, well, Tupac wouldn't run and Tupac wouldn't do this and Tupac. How the hell if you use your mind for 1 second, my people, how in the hell would anybody know what another man would do? They don't know. They're like the Judas was to Jesus. They're only here to cause confusion, propaganda, they're here for you guys not to believe. They're trying to blind y'all because the federal government, all right, is embarrassed, and the CIA and then people have so much stuff to hide, all right? These are people that the CIA and people of this nature are people that were blamed for the crack epidemic in the 80s and 90s, guys, okay? They are to blame, all right? Do your research. These people were blamed for the crack epidemic. These people cover up stuff for their own personal gain, all right? These are the people that go to Mexico, all right, illegally and undercover and stir up the tree, shake the tree in order to catch cartel members, and they don't care who dies. As long as they catch whoever they need to catch. They don't care whose family gets ruined, all right? Y'all need to read between the lines. This is Tupac Shakur. This is the one and only real picture of this man, and he is still alive, and he is in Cuba. Forget all these people that are telling you, well, how do they know what the next man would do? Use your brain, my people. Why has nobody been caught? Orlando Anderson supposedly was being investigated for other murders, and he supposedly, right, the whole world and their mama, he had just gotten jumped at the MGM, were saying that he did it, that he supposedly killed Tupac. Why wasn't he never arrested? And he was captured after that too. Why? In the 90s, why wasn't he never arrested? In the 90s, guys, when the gang stuff was hard as heck, it was on and popping, 100%, full throttle. Why? Because they had nothing on him. They knew that this case was a fugazi. They knew it was fabricated. They knew that a lot of the stuff was fake. They knew that Tupac had pulled the wool over their eyes, and they were embarrassed. Think about it, my people. Just because you cannot see it, just because a lot of these people that won't believe were brainwashed their whole lives from little kids to believe, hey, whatever the cops and the government tell you, that's the truth, doesn't make it true. They're human beings. They sin as well as me and you do. And they lie and they cover stuff up. Okay, these are people that if police officers do a crime, okay, they will cover it up. One, especially in California in the 90s, okay? Especially in California in the 90s. They didn't want another riot, and they didn't want to be the racist cops again. They went through it with OJ. They went through it with Rodney King. They didn't want to go through this anymore. And believe me, they'll cover it up if it takes because if they get caught, guys, they will be bankrupt. The whole city of LA will be bankrupt. They would have done whatever they had to do to cover stuff up, especially knowing that this man was alive. Okay? This is the picture right in the middle. That's a picture of Tupac in 2002. That is another 100% real picture of Tupac in 2002. The only people that got this is the Wired Up TV family. And people are going to hate y'all, but you know what? We're going to keep doing what we've been doing, telling the truth. Sometimes when when a lot of people talk and say this, it makes me laugh because of the things that I know. You know what I'm saying? These are people that they go, oh, Tupac's dead, with the only proof they have is they don't even talk to anybody that was ever involved, okay? They just watch a movie and fabricate this stuff in their head. They don't talk to nobody. They do no due diligence, okay? Or none of that stuff. I've done so much research, talked to so many people. Y'all minds will blow up if you guys knew what I knew, okay? And believe me, the picture of him as an older gentleman is 100% real. And remember where you heard it and saw it first, the Wired Up TV team. Remember that. Don't ever forget that, because when the truth comes out, y'all gonna know where it came from. Y'all gonna be with the authentic channel, the only channel that brings you guys the truth, the only channel that doesn't, pull y'all leg, the only channel that brings the real to y'all. All right. Think about this. This is what my confidential informant has told me too. And really, really think about this, guys. This is what I really want to tell you guys. In the 90s, and even today, if a doctor is asked, or a doctor's representative, whatever, how is the patient doing? They are never, first of all, legally they can't. Okay, they legally can't lie to you, even if it's just to keep your hopes up. Can't lie to you how the patient is doing. Okay, when Tupac first got to that hospital, the doctor said he is getting better and he is going to make a full and wonderful recovery. You could ask any doctor, pick up a phone, call a doctor, go to the ER, wherever. Can you say that? No. They cannot say that, especially if it's not true. They came out and said he was going to make a full recovery. Next day, they said he's looking bad or he dies. They say he's going to make a full recovery. He's going to survive. A day later, the guy comes back out again and says he's doing great. We removed the lung. He's doing cool. He's expected to survive. And then he dies. Supposedly he dies. They can't do that, y'all. Especially when they're speaking about a celebrity that millions of people are wondering how he's doing. They cannot come out and tell you guys he's doing good. They have to wait till they 100% know he is going to survive. Use your heads, guys. This stuff is very, very slippery and very mixed up. Tupac is alive, and you can bet your bottom dollar on it. Okay? Bet your bottom dollar on it, my people. Ask newspaper people or ask anybody. Ask this. Think about this, my people. Ask any professional doctor. Let's say somebody, all right, let's say Puffy gets shot. All right? And there's millions of cameras out there, hundreds of cameras out there waiting to see how he's doing. Will a representative of the hospital or the doctor himself come out and say he's going to survive? He's going to be okay? Not knowing 100% if that's true? No, they won't do that. They will never do that. They cannot tell you that. Okay? Unless they know 1,000,000,000% that the man's going to survive, they won't come out and do what they did with the Tupac thing and say he was going to survive. That's because he was surviving. He was getting better and he was going to live. Okay? I'm not going to tell you how this man escaped or what happened. All right? Because my informant is saving that. All right? I don't know when he wants to release it or why. Maybe he wants to do it at the right time, the right cameras, whatever. But we got the true scoop and we got the real story. And he's going to wait till the right time and the right people come along to tell the story. And your boy in Wired Up TV is going to be there with him. And it's not like a lot of people think that there was 1 million people involved. When you guys hear this story, you're going to have your mouths open. And the true believers, my people, y'all going to be the first in line to hear all the scoops and be there. Because I remember y'all, man. And you guys are my family. The Wired Up TV crew is my family, and all the Tupac community. I got much love for y'all. All right? Tupac Shakur is alive. You better believe it. You better believe it. They keep talking about this picture worldwide. People keep writing and writing about it. Every day more people are making videos and writing about it because they know it's true. They know it. The truth surfaces, people. The truth will always surface. I wish I could tell you guys everything that I know. I'm giddy with so much joy that I wish I could tell y'all. But not yet, my people. Just know this. Think about it. Would a real professional hospital do that? No, they won't. No, they won't. Unless they're 100% sure. You guys keep your head up, my people. And don't listen to this propaganda. Don't listen to them. And like I always tell you, stay wired up and stay positive. I'll talk to you guys later, my people. Peace out.